Whenever I start training newbies in running, I always tell them, do not compare yourself to anyone else. The only person that you are going up against is who you were yesterday. When I ran my first marathon in 2024, I was basically just surviving it. I'm pretty sure around mile 21, I was just hoping to finish because I was in so much pain. So when I signed up for the marathon again in 2025, I was determined to outdo myself. And that all started with a plan, a year-long plan to obliterate my 5-hour and 3-minute time. Phase 1, weight loss. In January of 2025, my goal was to lose 26 pounds before the summer. Why, you may ask? Well, in 2025, I hit my highest weight of 226 pounds. I did not like being this heavy. For my frame, carrying 226 pounds is a lot. I could feel it when I ran. My joints were generally not happy with me running, so I knew if I wanted to perform better, I was going to have to come down in weight. So from January till May, I began my cut. The goal was about a pound of fat a week. I tracked my calories, and I was in a slight calorie deficit. And actually, one of the ways that I was able to sustain this cut was because I alternated my calories. See, people make the mistake of assuming that your body knows when the next day is. Let's say I have a calorie limit of 200 or 2,200, right? I can only eat 2,200 calories a day. And at midnight, that would reset, correct? Your body doesn't know that. It doesn't know that on this day, you're only allowed to eat 2,200 calories, and the next day, it resets again. It doesn't know that. So what I did was I tracked my calories for the week. So essentially, I allotted myself a certain amount of calories for the week, and I would budget them out, sort of like you would your money, right? You have a budget. I have a caloric budget. So I allotted myself a certain amount for the week, and some days my caloric budget would be higher. This would usually be on days that I knew I was going to run more, exercise more, or on days that I knew, hey, I usually go out on those days with friends and my girlfriend and stuff. So I would allot myself more calories on those days. On the other days, lower it a little bit. This way, I could still consume a lot of the foods that I still enjoyed while still cutting. And again, having this budget means that I started cutting out things that, in my opinion, it was not worth to spend my budget on. Cookies were not really something that was worth it to me or my budget. You know, the enjoyment I got out of them, they didn't fit the macros, so why would I waste my budget, my caloric budget on that cookie? But coffee, I find a lot of joy in drinking coffee. It's a part of my daily routine. So that was an easy thing to go, you know what? Yes, these are 300 or 250 empty calories, but to me, that is worth it to spend part of my daily budget on that. But it worked. I got down to 200 pounds, which is the lightest I have been since high school. And I don't have any actual before and after photos. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But I do have some photos where you can clearly tell that there is a difference, especially my face and obviously my body. Phase 2, the build phase. During the summer, I began my build phase. Essentially, I wanted to build an aerobic base for when I started marathon training. This way, I could raise my starting point for the actual marathon training. So this was also during the summer, which if you don't know, Sacramento summers get fucking hot.
Going to be into the upper 90s today, well over 100 tomorrow, and record-breaking heat all weekend long.
I was essentially doing heat training. And for those not in the know, heat training is an amazing way to improve your body's cooling system, which means that more of your energy can go towards running rather than trying to just keep you cool. This build phase consisted of mostly 3 to 7 mile runs with some, other work thrown in there. But the goal was really to get good at those 3 to 7 miles. So when I started my training, I was already used to that distance. And in that way, I would essentially start ahead of what I would normally have started. Phase 3, the grunt work. Then came 15 weeks of training, and it was hard in the way that only people who have done it know. Early mornings, late nights, a lot of saying no to going out, no to sleeping in, waking up before the sun so I had enough time for speed work, or dragging myself out on days my body did not want to do it. And I didn't do it alone. I managed to rope my homie Ivan into running this marathon with me, and having someone in the trenches with you does make those early mornings or late nights a little more bearable. And if you want The full breakdown of my training plan you can check out my last video, but in short, it's 2 easy runs a week, 1 track workout, and 1 long run, with tempo runs and recovery runs and strength training sprinkled within. And it was a lot of work. I mean, as I have mentioning now, it was about a year's worth of work. And people see the medal and they see the finish line photo, but they don't really see the year that built that.
What's good?
Finally comes tapering week. Once that final week hits, there's no more work to be done. You have to trust in yourself, like trust in your training. You know, trust that you did all the work you could. There is no last minute workouts.
Ryan, can I glance at your ID? And we've got gear check bags and then shirts over here.
Got it, thank you. I think the shirts actually look kind of sick, actually. Hold up.
Crazy. We have enough time to wake up before the morning, and then I'm pretty sure we have enough time to watch the entirety of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix before the race starts. Lando Norris has to finish on the podium and he wins the World Drivers' Championship.
And then you run a marathon.
And then I run.
Hi there.
Be safe and have fun.
Swag.
I'm not gonna want to see.
Take a look. Good luck, everyone. Like sprinkling a little bit, like the moisture. See, this is why I was like, yeah, we're not getting off till like last minute, bro. Like, ooh, it's trying to get cold. Yeah, I'm trying to get cold. Yeah, it almost like got worse. Wake me up before you go.
I heard about the fight last night. Did he hurt you? I hope you're all right.
8, 7,
I
6,
told you,
5,
baby,
4,
stop
3, 2, 1. The California International Marathon has begun. Oh my goodness. So our first corral comes in collapsing. Let's get it up here. The thing that goes through my head is, what is your story? Jim Kepler, Maria Steinhauser. I think he said, and Mansoor Mama.
Let's go. good? You're fucking lying, these are ass. Look at this motherfucker. One more hour!
5K left.
5K left. Woo! 4 hours and 14 minutes.
What up? It's the day after the marathon. My voice is kind of coming back to me a little bit, but I'm hurting. I am hurting. I'm doing a lot better than I was last year, I'll tell you that much, but I'm hurting. My abs hurt a lot, like way more than I expected to. My back hurts like crazy. 26 miles is that's a lot. That's a lot to run.